my screen, right? So overall, I'll start and explain you what I will talk today about. So my name is Svitlana Samko, Alana, which is a little easier. I am coming from Dublin today, from Ireland, and I'm representing the company Verizon Connect, which is working with fleet management, has a lot of experience in AI, and one of the main focus is road safety. Today, we'll talk about that and how we're using AI, and it will be very interesting because you can see a lot of interactions there and understand how it's used on the road. So first of all, what is a tech stack? So I am technical project manager. I am working with developers. I'm working with technical people, and I am working on the technology. So AI, of course, is used a lot in Verizon Connect. And here I want to show you like what is inside, what is behind the scenes. We have AI-powered camera, we have cloud AI. So to understand, we will see more videos and we'll see more how does it look like in real life. So in AI-powered camera, you can see that advanced driver assistance systems and driver monitor systems AI models are used. What does it mean? We will see how the cameras are recognizing what driver is doing and helping driver to be safe on the road, and what is happening from the vehicle perspective, what is happening on the road as well, and how to be safe there. From perspective of cloud AI, we analyzed 400 million videos, 500K videos used for training, a lot of customer feedbacks, and you will see also how we are reusing it, how we are analyzing it, and why it's useful. And of course, some numerous patents and research publications were made from it. So that's a life of video event. I will not go very deep into this, but you can see, it depends on your interest, you will be able to understand how it's analyzed, how it's working. From perspective of when it's triggered by VTU, Vehicle Tracking Unit, based on the current event that happened in the vehicle, hard braking, hard acceleration, and other. It's analyzed, retrieved from dash cam. We are using video analytics engine and having some sending results and using our video experience. Also, I want to say that it's highly used for coaching of drivers. So it makes sense for drivers so they can learn how to drive more safely. And as well, you can use it for insurance. From insurance perspective, it will be less expensive if your drivers are, or any drivers are more safe on the road. From perspective of camera AI, similar way you can see, but it's the event that is triggering it. It's tailgating, pedestrian collision warning, phone call, tiredness, distraction, and other events. Let's move to the next one to see how does it look like. So we are using continuous improvement process for our cloud AI technology and camera AI technology. From perspective of camera AI technology, the dash cam, that is actual camera array that in the vehicle, they're using deep learning models to analyze different inputs that they are getting from driver or from outside of the vehicle, from road. And AI models are developed using labeled data. I'll show you these labels that we are providing as well, and classifying objects in the environment, cars, pedestrians, and signs as well on the road. They're trained on large data sets. I provided you information there about that as well at the start. Models are fine-tuned using feedback, and they can be updated wirelessly. So camera AI enables in-cab coaching and provides fleet manager. So we have fleet managers, usually in the companies, and drivers. Fleet managers are interested what is happening, what do the driver do, what do they, how do they behave on the road. And we need to provide this information for managers to help them to operate in the company and make the company safer for everyone. And we will, I wanted only to show on this slide mostly for models that we are using, models providers. So you can see that there are some models, Sensata Intellivision, Sensata PUX, and also Verizon Connect data products. So own model and models that we are also reusing. So let's start from some videos. First of all, as example, pedestrian collision warning, how does it look like? The AI model is, from all of them, they identify the road users, the example in the video, to understand the distance between them, and then given, we can see some feedback later to the driver. So improper, we will see almost on every false positive that improper camera placement will be issue for understanding the accuracy. If we are talking about tailgating, then we first identify vehicles in the video, understand the distance, but then also there is some specific region of interest that we need to consider as well. And you can see that it depends also on the vehicle speed. Then we understand that the vehicle is moving and we want to check the tailgating as well. From perspective of distraction, you can see the driver now, and how to understand. Driver eyes has eyes closed or looking up, down, left, right, and we need also to understand how long, at least 2 seconds should be there to understand that this was the event that we need to add to our data. Phone call. Here is a bit harder, right? We need also to see the actual phone, and should be for 5 seconds at least, because maybe driver just took a look but didn't speak, so we also don't want to disturb driver, because the driver will get the signal, right? They will get the signal, voice signal, to stop using the phone if they are talking. From perspective of smoking as well, there is information driver face is recognized, and the cigarette longer than 2 seconds, close to the face. And this interaction should be avoided to maintain the accuracy of the model, which is, as example, same as phone detection algorithm. So if the driver is using phone and we didn't recognize it properly, or using some other object, then we need to use this as false positive as well later to train the model. Drowsiness, which is very important for safety. We recognize that driver has both eyes closed for more than 2 seconds, or yawning for longer than 2 seconds, and then this event is recognized. You can see that there is some, integrates with also head pose and yaw detection to identify drowsiness in individuals. We have the model that is used. From perspective of cloud AI details, after we got all this information, what should we do? We should also understand how to reuse it. So we are using different event classifications: critical, major, moderate, and minor. And we will see for different events, not all of these classifications will be used, and smart tags to understand what exactly happened during that time on the road, and how important this violation is based on the event classification. Here you can see different tags and description, and you can see that severity of some of them is, as we discussed, critical, major, moderate, and minor. For some of them, just minor. And that also will, based on this, we will understand, do we need coaching for the driver as well. So from perspective of tailgating, you can see that a vehicle is driving too close to the vehicle in front for at least 2 seconds, and then the size vehicle is used to estimate the distance. So from that perspective, we understand the tailgating event happened or not. Or collision. If we will take a look at collisions, the CNN model analyzes acceleration, angular velocity, and speed to determine if vehicle was involved in this collision. Here we can see a near miss, so some maneuver that was performed, and also we can see how it's identified object trajectories, speed, acceleration profiles. They are fed into CNN to obtain the final prediction of this particular event. Rolling stop, driver violated a stop sign. How to understand that violation happened? We also need to understand and recognize the stop, actual stop, and when the driver didn't slow down. So we need to get this data as well. Phone use also, you can see here, face detection model used to identify where the driver is. And we talked about false negatives that phone may not be visible because of the usage of the hand, right, when it's in the hand. Very important, not the last one because there are more and more. I will not show you everything that was added recently as well, but one of the latest one was unfastened seat belt. That was very important as well, and especially for companies. But face detection model, the same as before, was used to get the information where the face, recognize the belt, but if the person is using some clothes over the belt, we will not be able to recognize it, of course. You can see traffic light violations as well, and from that perspective, the goal is to experience managers that is in the company. They want to have insights on the dangerous offense and how often it happened and who is doing it, and can we prevent it in the future, or what should we do? So that's why the entire driver coaching system is the next step after that, and the manager is discussing with driver specific events, and we have videos. We can confirm that it happened, and of course discuss what can be done to prevent the specific driver. Food in hand, you can see here as well. That actually event will be can be included in driver safety score, so there can be some score for the driver safety, specific driver built, and you can understand, I mean, how safe is your driver, and do you want to help the driver to do something, or if the driver is violating too often, what are the consequences of this occurs. And then video analytics engine, you can see we have forward facing camera, we have driving facing camera, and at the same time you can see how does it work. I want to tell you about the challenges in real world of AI. First of all, AI is not interpretable, right? It's not perfect, and sometimes we don't understand what exactly is happening. An example, this is not a crash, this is snowplow. If the installation, as I told, was wrong, you will not know how close the object is. And of course, bad weather, dark, poor visibility. And this is the same as actually happening with normal human being. You may not understand, did event happen using your eyes, and then AI also may not understand it. So this is a normal situation that we know, and that are the challenges that we have. So that's a pipeline that we are using to train our system, our AI, and having random sampling. Just want to show you, sorry. And we have the reviewing team that is getting this sampling from the videos that were saved, and also user feedback. We are adding the severity of the event and smart text, as I told you. We have annotated data set, train our machine learning classifiers, and at the same time, we're having performance metrics. We monitor in-house model, and we send feedback to third-party models that I told you we are using. And that's actually how we are working on the safety, and that's how I think everyone should think about that. Your vehicle should be safe. This is, of course, more for the companies, but even for yourself, you need to understand what is happening and how your camera, if you have any camera, can help you to be safe on the road. Thank you.